Assuming the audio is working, hello everyone, and welcome to the PIKA, what is this? Like
Friday Night Fights.
Yeah, Friday Night Fights.
KOF.
Beginner 1v1 bracket. Today on commentary is me, Salty Paris, and I'm joined here by...
Martin Bang, hello, what up? Hooray, audio is functioned.
Yay.
I think you guys are good to go. And round one, so we're doing a beginners KOFXV tournament, which is a 1v1 thingo only, so one character. You don't need to worry about being a big nerd and playing 3 characters. Ugh,
Yeah, a lot of people have mentioned that they found it like
intimidating.
Trying to learn, multiple words. Trying to learn, 3 characters at once in KOF, which I think is like a misconception, right? Because a lot of learning KOF is more the movement and the universal stuff, right? You kind of pick up the character after that. But it is still daunting, Yeah, we're good. We've been good this whole time.
Always.
Yeah, so this is trying to get people to get their feet wet.
Jumping in, so round one. I think the names might be flipped, but we have, okay, cool. Yeah, round one, we've got Lonkmain playing Robert and GG Hype playing Iori.
Oh, right.
Oh wait, hold on, sorry, the cursor is on. So both going for the sort of Shoto-y archetypes, and it's probably a good choice in a beginner tournament. You want to play something whack. Oh my goodness!
That's not even the involved move.
Round start.
That was just fast.
Just DP. Straight in there.
GG Hype is well known for his Blaze Blue Ragnar, I think. So the choice of Iori here, I think, makes a lot of sense. Very aggressive rushdown Shoto.
Also a purple man.
Yeah, that's true. I thought about that. Color synergy.
Yeah,
right,
color
they're
synergy.
both just DPing back and forth right
Yeah.
now. So Robert more of a standard Shoto.
Yeah, fireball, DP, Tatsu. Oh my goodness.
Very good button.
Iori has the wreckers.
I think Robert probably is the second strongest DP in the game.
Definitely up there, I think.
Oh, the command grab.
Did he know he was doing command grab? I'm not too sure whether he was. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god. The command grab to catch the empty jump. EXDP very strong from Iori as well.
Oh no, oh no, big bait. Was that an auto combo or was that actually a combo?
No, I think it was a combo.
Oh,
a
legit one combo. Hooray. Oh!
Oh.
Alright, first blood.
Yeah, first blood of the tournament goes to Long. At least first blood history. Only around though, not enough to get him on the board. Oh, good anti, yeah. Iori sweep, traditionally
Very minus, so very punishable. But
the most ridiculously high risk move in the game. But it's also bad. Still pretty bad. Don't
still
whip
punishable, but it's, yeah, you have to know how with your character, otherwise it pushes you away. It's not that minus. Oh my goodness. Have we got the names right? Oh my.
Yeah. Long said he was playing Robert.
You did say that. Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
The call out, just doing the super.
The fucking meaty super. Long giving a quick smile and a thumbs up to the stream.
Alright, let's change the score. +1. So Lonk is a Dragon Ball Z. Sorry, Lonkmain, hence the fact he plays Smash Ultimate. I think he played Link in that, not Lonk. I think. I don't know Lonk lore.
Oh, here we go. This is the other character I was potentially expecting.
A lot of Terry Bogart.
From GG Hype in particular as well.
Yep. But yeah, Lonk also plays a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters. Fighter Z. Definitely a younger guy, new blood to the scene.
Doesn't even know Borat.
Doesn't know. So that was the thing. It's like, there's always that cultural landmark reference of how old is someone. And it's like, I don't know, what's Borat? It's like, I was 2 when Borat came. I was like, no, don't tell me this.
We assumed he was fucking with us, so we just blocked him in a corner and kept saying, very nice, and my wife, and he was just confused and more and more.
He's pretending he's never heard of Borat. But apparently it's not a cultural institution for Zoomers anymore.
Alright, so Terry Bogard you can play much more like a fundamental Footsies game, I think, with Iori, right? Iori, you kind of need to abuse his ridiculous run speed.
Yeah, and also the records, and also the sort of frisky cross-up stuff, definitely more offensive, whereas Iori, Terry does have traditional, just bigger buttons.
DP is significantly worse than Iori's, though. Rising Tackle is a bit finicky.
Definitely, as we sort of saw there when they both went for the DP, and Roberts won out by virtue of being just better.
Did you get
combos though? Here we go. Oh no, big bait. Not quite the biggest punish, but still a chance,
Ooh, the back fist. Accidental, presumably.
Oh, you never know.
I think
So-
Burn Knuckle is a very strong tool in this one.
It is actually, because it is sort of not full-on safe, but it is hard to punish, and at certain distances can be safe. Oh my goodness, you know, no scare. You know scare, I know scare. Just dragon punches
You're
everywhere.
a good player, but I am also a good player. Yeah, the Robert dive kick is like suspiciously unsafe.
Oh my goodness.
It really doesn't look like it's going to be unsafe, you know? But it quite frequently is. I think that'd just someone like a player right there.
Oh, it's Tatsu. I think that might have been the punishable one or the unsafe one, but getting away with it so far. Oh my goodness.
Odd space.
Full screen DP. No scare. Oh, oh no.
Alright, we're at 1-1. Good swap to Terry Bogard.
Yep, worked out.
Going right back into it, not back to back, character select this time.
No. Now, if Ethan had a hat, he'd be just unstoppable. Terry synergy.
Yep. A lot of people underrate hats, I think.
Well, I mean, we are indoors, so a hat isn't necessarily protection, it's just a style.
Yeah, but it gives you that poker face advantage, you know? Like lots of people wear hats during the poker tournament.
But your hair doesn't give you the tell.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. Maybe my head twitches at weird times.
Oh, again, another punish, but he wasn't ready for it. Oh, big
CD
fucking
even,
stance
not
CD
quite.
punish.
Also, deep Ethan lore. Ethan has picked the purple character color in both his characters. Maybe he likes purple.
It's very possible. Oh, that was definitely not a safe on block range with Knuckle.
No, definitely very close. But gets away with it. Alright, Long playing a little bit more conservatively, just fireballs and uppercuts, back like they did back in the day before he was born in Street Fighter 2. Gosh, pains me to say before he was born. Oh my goodness, Tatsu, does he know he can come off it? No, he doesn't.
Oh, he knew, but he didn't know what to combo with.
He was definitely trying something, and we admire that. Oh!
Oh, that's a punish.
Oh no, doesn't hit the combo, it gets the punish. Comes down to the wire. Ah!
Oh!
Big trade.
There was blood in the water there.
Both guys swinging haymakers or sweep makers, what are you going to call those?
I just realized there's a round counter underneath the
Yes, it is. So it's a mystery to everyone.
How exciting.
I know. Oh, it's a punish. Not optimal, obviously, but the already in the air.
Oh my
no.
god.
Lonk has found his funny button, funny option, and he's just going to keep doing it. He's, it's the thing from the Systems Road play. I'm going to just keep doing this, and if you walk into it, it's your own fault. He's basically doing that right now, and it's working out for him. Oh no, that's not the right thing to walk out there.
He said enough punish. Not the biggest he could have done, but that's fine.
Flying forward, not backwards. Nice. Ooh, good uppercut. Good anti-air. Oh my goodness, gets the knockdown.
Oh, he whipped him into almost a frame kill there.
Comes down to this. Last round, last game.
Round.
Oh my goodness.
Good air. Oh, the push.
Checking in with the Sam B's. He's not letting him move.
Oh, good air.
Good corner control so far. It's like locking him down. But turning it around though, pushing his way back out, getting a lot of good trades.
Will he auto combo?
This isn't Dragon Ball Z, he can't do that. Empty jump into the mid, the honest mix-up.
The mid-Z?
He did the big boot, we told him to do the big boot. I think that was probably the first or second he tried. Ooh.
Wow.
It's coming down to the wire. Oh my goodness, the big boot.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
One more good hit will do it. Oh my chip. Oh! Lockmain does it. 2-1 over GG High.
Damn. The restraint.
Do it. My wife.
Yay!
We taught it. So the important tech that we taught Lockmain before this tournament wasn't anything to do with how to play KOF. We were telling him about Borat. And that was him who just ran up behind, and his pop-up was just to yell, "My wife."
We have ruined this perfectly innocent Zoomer.
Yep. He's gonna go home and watch the movie, and then come next week, and instead of saying whatever weird Gen Z stuff he normally says, he'll just be like, "Very nice."
Very nice.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. I think sometimes when you plug some stuff into that USB port in the stick, things go wrong.
So who do we have here?
So we have E.D.O and
I just type.
maybe
Oh no, it'll be
E.D.O. There you go. So we have E.D.O and I think that's awesome with numbers. Awesome numbers. I think so. Could be wrong.
Do we have the bracket?
We might be minimized, but yes. So we have now, E.D.O and Awesome 741. Awesome numbers. I'm not reading out numbers. Shout out to Agent Numbers. What a guy. But so both these guys, both I guess also Guilty Gear Strive / anime players in general. From the deep cuts of lore, apparently E.D.O has been playing a little bit of KOF just in training where he hasn't played too much with people. So, you know, he could be a sleeper to go deep within this bracket. E.D.O playing Elizabeth, and Awesome, who is
that makes sense.
Yep. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Awesome plays Potemkin in Guilty Gear Strive, so it makes sense he picks the big muscle monster grappler man.
Yeah, Awesome was on my team for the Strive Halloween tournament.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
You know, he's kind of like Potemkin. He's big, he goes horizontal, and
Elizabeth has like the same kind of feel to Amelia. Not the same like gameplay feel, but like that kind of like aura, I think.
yeah, definitely. So
They're both like wealthy white women.
yeah, so E.D.O plays Milia. I think he switched to Ram recently, but doing a good job just playing neutral just with FAR D, which is a very good button. FAR D and stance CD.
Antonov is a bit of an awkward trait for 1v1 because he's traditionally an anchor character.
Yeah, you have all the meter and then you can just do silly things, but you know, he's got large buttons which could be useful in an environment when people aren't, you know, necessarily doing the things that make him less good.
If you do well in
my goodness.
like one of the low meter rounds as well, you could save the pop off, perhaps.
Definitely. Meanwhile though, E.D.O showing some really good just spacing with normals and, you know, block strings into the little fireball.
Yeah, Elizabeth has a very like reliable, strong buttons.
Yeah, like if you can sort of figure out your good button, which is stand D, stand CD, like, you know, you probably go a long way with just that.
The 2B is pretty good as well.
Yeah, definitely. But
She has a pretty like solid cross up, pretty good air-to-air buttons in general. Oh, aerial buttons, sorry. Not so much air-to-air, I guess.
Ooh!
Oh, big combo? Oh.
Moderate combo.
Good, solid combo for a start.
Yeah. Slowly pushing his way out of the corner though. But Awesome is doing a good job of trying to just keep him in there, trying to set up just, you know, hitting some of his large normals. Oh, max combo? Here we go.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh. Strong effort though.
Ooh! Oh. So Antonov does have that sort of dashing command grab thing. Hello.
Ooh,
Corner!
the overhead.
The overhead? Oh my goodness!
Double
Wait.
KO, but one person had a round.
Oh! Jeez. Con, so now we know. In the event of a double KO, it just goes +1.
Didn't we already know that from normal KOF?
Yeah, but this is the 1v1 KOF. We didn't know the rules for that. I don't know the rules for that.
Alright, so 1-0 to E.D.O. Don't bring me down.
That's it though. Awesome was doing a pretty good job in that last round. So,
Yeah.
you know, he's slowly picking it up and he hit the, you know, the sly, it looks like a sweep but it's actually an overhead.
I hate that part.
It's the worst.
E.D.O hits some cool combos as well though. Good. Nice to see both from nice to
Ooh,
see
is that an
both.
auto combo? Either way, he gets those hits though. Also, he landed the sick command grab at least once. Ooh, overhead. So he has to get into that Giga Hand mix-up where it's just overhead, command grab.
Yeah.
That's when he will.
Antonov's like crucial flaw that he gets from all his like weird strength is that he can't combo meterlessly off his blades.
Good Dragon Punch.
Which is what I would say is the main flaw in this kind of situation. But if you can just keep mixing, you know.
Yeah, you can get to that situation where you're using either your the punch or the command grab. Like you can definitely just win with some lucky punch cheeky. Or just auto combo. Oh, into hit, single hit. Hey, good enough. Overhead again. You're going to pick up the fact that it's an overhead. Don't want to yell too loudly. It's kind of vaguely in earshot.
I'm sure E.D.O is good enough at fighting against to recognize that he's failed the crouch block twice now.
Possibly more than twice. That's it though. E.D.O is also also an older player, so maybe he knows it's an overhead, but he can't react to it, just like us. Just like me specifically. I mean, not you, but
I block overheads.
I don't block overheads.
I'm not 30.
Oh. Auto combo! Here we go! Big launcher! No follow up, just big punch. Oh!
Elizabeth's getting some meter, and we did see E.D.O go for the full combo last round.
That command grab on the empty jump was kind of sick. Not gonna lie. Good lights, just check space there. Ooh, run up grab.
Throw out of the corner.
Not sure if that was intentional, but
something that
auto combo
players are probably not going to be used to is like the C and D throws throwing a lock direction.
Yeah, so C always goes forward and D always goes backwards, and so
if you're not familiar with that, obviously.
Oh my goodness! Round start just beats the whiff kick with a command grab. Oh, gets the kick punish. Doesn't quite go. Like could have gone to max and done more out of it, but start punish the punish.
E.D.O is getting a lot of meter build up here.
Yeah,
I reckon we're going to see him try to pop up soon.
He definitely could be within this matchup just throwing out more of the little projectiles in neutral just to stop Antonov doing stuff. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Uppercut. Oh no, drops the follow up.
Good damage then.
Oh, auto combo. What is the follow up after that? Can you just do like the punch?
I don't know.
I'm not totally sure either. Unfortunately, Gigahand, who's resident guy who plays Antonov, not around to yell and ask. I'm pretty sure you can just do the rush punch after the juggle though. Oh, here we go. E.D.O starting to throw the projectile at neutral.
Nice. Really wrong. Alright, that's 2-0 E.D.O. Very well done. Seeing some great stuff for him. I'd like to see him go further.
Well, he is. At least one more round.
Yeah. 2. He hasn't lost yet. Alright, let's
I think Stuart's reporting, so he'll sort that out.
Yeah, I was gonna try and bring it up. I don't know if I can.
Wait!
Is that it?
Sort of, yeah?
Kind of cut off.
Oh well. You see part of it. That'll do.
That'll do.
So just as this is a beginner's KOF bracket, this is a beginner's we've never sat behind the stream setup unaccompanied but without an adult before to do this properly.
I mean, I'm a partnered streamer, so I get the gist of it.
Yeah, but the layouts are different. It's not the same.
You can't see 2 matches here and you're missing the loser's bracket. But this is good
That's
enough.
fine. You can see the winner side.
Yeah. I wonder who will have next.
So what we have cut off from the bottom...
This Sandro would be good.
Ooh, that would be good. The Gilts and Gears. Playing it out. Oh, here we go. We're getting it. We're getting it. What?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing the name.
Alrighty, so LizLoops versus Opeik.
Yep, both Guilty Gear players.
Yeah.
So Opeik definitely plays a lot more Exard. Doesn't really like Strive.
That's putting it.
That's putting it
gently.
very gently, actually. You know, hates Strive with the passion of a burning sun.
Yeah.
We'll tell you all about it if you ask. Don't ask unless you want to hear it.
Ask him about console delay.
Yeah, Liz plays a bit of everything, you know?
Yeah. He's mostly a melty player.
Yes, is young and has enough time to play multiple games.
From what I read in the Discord, I believe Liz plays Dan Hibiki.
What?
You don't know enough melty to get this joke, so
No.
I just look weird. So Liz plays Dead Apostle Noel.
Okay.
D-A-N.
Okay.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're
That's
there.
the joke.
That's
the
the
joke.
joke. It's less funny when you have to explain it. So, Opeik plays Soul, pretty
Yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Terry Bogard, kind of the OG Soul bad guy.
Basically. I
Soul
mean, we'll
bad
see
guy
what
is
he
kind of
thinks.
just what if Jotaro was Terry Bogard?
That's it. Someone did suggest he play Rock, I think. It could be going that direction.
Yeah.
He's kind of also very soul-y in that he's command grab. And
Well, I mean, they're half the, like, Rock
I mean,
and Terry
half
are
the-
not very difficult.
half the
They're
cast
different, so-
also have command grabs and
Yeah.
fireballs, so it's KOF.
Oh yeah, we got Iori Yagami, who's also kind of Soul bad guy.
Yeah. Well, he is a bad guy.
Yeah.
And
No
maybe he
soul
has no
goodman.
soul. So the real $1 million question is, will Liz play a legitimately good character or Billy?
It's gonna be Billy.
It might be Billy. Liz really likes Billy.
I don't know why.
He's got a stick and he makes funny noise.
I mean, I like Billy, but I don't like him that much. He did some very nice suits in this, I will say. I think Billy may have benefited from the aesthetic change to 15 the most of anyone in the cast. Because he looks like a fucking idiot in his old design.
Yeah, I
He
guess
did
so.
not look like the right-hand man of like
well,
the
he's
head
wearing like, you
mafioso.
know, like the overall,
yeah,
like a farmer.
but he looks like a farmer or like some dude in the mafia.
Are you
right?
saying a farmer
But he's-
couldn't be a part of like the right-hand man of the
He's
mafia?
Geese's right-hand man. He's gonna fucking dress like it. So my theory is, right, that this tournament, because this is the first time that Geese and Rock have been in the same
Yeah.
King of Fighters tournament, that Geese was like, my son's entering this tournament. You are not coming with me to this tournament dressed like that. Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Okay, that could be feasible. I can see that. I can maybe see
Like,
that.
Geese is wearing a suit in this one as well.
True, he's just, you know, he's a well-dressed, you know,
Yeah, they're like going around
Ooh.
in their fucking
playing Yashiro. Okay.
Versace suits and be like, hey son, how you doing? And he's like, hey dad. He's like the suits? It's alright, dad. You could have been wearing one of these. I know, dad.
So I think that is. Wait, I'm confused now. I don't know who's playing who.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess son,
I'm not 100%. I would feel that Opeik would be playing Rock, but I could be wrong.
I think
so
Opeik's the Yashiro. Because
we'll see who is in a good mood after this round. Either way, though, both of them are pretty good, like, basic characters.
Oh, no.
Liz was talking about
Yeah.
Yashiro
I
and
think
Disco
you're right.
earlier,
I think
so.
you're
Block string.
Yeah, both of these are playing like actual top now.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that was an
Oh, no, unsafe.
oh, actual punish.
Actual
oh.
combos? Hello.
Oh, anti-ads. Oh, beats the wake up to you.
Oh, uppercut. And super? No. Doesn't quite get the follow up. No meter. Never mind. My bad. Oh, wow.
Strong round.
Corner control.
Dude,
Who's this?
possibly Opeik.
Possibly Opeik. Possibly Opeik or possibly Liz.
Love to see it.
DP with malice. Wasn't one of those anti-air DPs. It was like, you know you're going to move, I'm going to do the thing, haha.
Yeah, that was a stot anti-air.
Oh, from downtown, big dunk.
That's so hard to actually punish a fireball with. Oh, that confirmed.
Hello. One hit confirmed.
Doesn't know the safe jump setup. There's a very reliable 4-frame safe jump setup with that knockdown, but you do gotta know it. It's a good game. Oh, this is pressure. Oh, great punish.
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of Soul Bad Guy in this rock right now. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is Opeik.
I think it's okay. Oh, the whip punish!
And
Huge.
lands it.
Boom.
Oh, we're seeing a character change.
I'm still not sure who's who. If someone swaps up Billy. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we were right. We were right.
Yeah, Rock and Terry both very Soul Bad guys. Because, again, Soul Bad guys and Terry both have.
Yes, and they all have fire powers.
Yeah.
One of them has, you know, blue fire, but you know.
Burn Knuckle is so much cooler than Fafnir. But Rock doesn't get a Burn Knuckle or a Fafnir,
He
unfortunately.
has the elbow.
The elbow's not a
The elbow is kind of a Fafnir.
Yeah, I guess.
Very loosely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Liz switching to Hyden.
Form neutral, function neutral.
Yeah. Is a Fafnir or is not a Fafnir?
No, it is burnt up. Alright, so Rock should not really be able to win this fight with the war.
Ooh.
Damn, these anti-airs. That's
Oh no. Unsafe, but not quite that unsafe. Need with Polygon lights into special. But yeah, so high turn for Liz kind of makes sense in that Liz did play a lot of Leo in XGC here and ultimately sort of similar function. Big X Fireball, DP, cross the uppy thingy. Basically the same character.
Hayden's like actually keep playing it.
Yeah, whereas Leo kind of wants to get in and do the thing.
Oh my god, the ridiculous.
That said though.
Hayden does have big stuff.
Okay, wrong super, but it's okay.
Learning experience.
Yep. Ooh, big, oh wow. That hitbox is much smaller than it looks to have dodged like that.
Alright, extra game.
Ooh. MC doing a bit of a safe jimmy. Oh no, oh no.
No punish.
Okay, so round one.
Out, really.
Round round is punishable.
You're gonna run up.
Yep, a little bit awkward.
It's like -20, so you do have a lot of time.
Combo.
Alright.
Oh no.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, the patch back in May really made it a lot easier to run with the fireballs. Really hurt Hayden and Ashley, I think, because they have quite high fireballs. And so like the advantage of that was that, you know, it's harder to jump over them.
Yeah, whereas the size of the fireball hitbox is just, yeah, smaller and easier to avoid now. Or, like,
Joe as
jumping.
well suffered a little bit more.
Yeah, he should suffer though.
Yeah, Joe players don't deserve shit.
No, they do not. Ooh,
Oh,
they
Berserker
lands the
Slash.
first Berserker Slash. Two of them.
Second Berserker Slash.
Sliding in what, till one game apiece. Here we go.
Did Hayden have it before Wolverine?
I have no idea, to be honest.
What was Hayden's first game? 96?
He's been around a long time. He's an old man character.
Wolverine's been around a while as well. I'm gonna find this out. You commentate.
Wolverine, I don't think had like the cross-up Berserker Slash until like Marvel, later Marvel.
Really?
I think so.
I thought he had it in Coda.
In what?
Coda.
I don't know. I don't recall him having it in like X-Men vs Street Fighter. I could be wrong. All right, game 3 though.
I haven't seen a command grab from Rock yet. This pressure is really strong.
Yeah, you managed to, you know, control the corner very well.
You're right, he doesn't have it though.
Yeah, no, I think you only got it in like Marvel 3 if I'm not wrong.
Berserker Barrage is only a super in Triple D as well.
Really?
What a weird character. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, one of the flaws of Rock Fast C is that it is like very easy to jump over.
Well spaced.
I mean, it would be completely bonkers normal if it didn't have that weakness. It is still very strong.
Close. Wow, SCP. Well done there.
Tender is definitely going to need that one hit could change everything.
Definitely, and he did definitely do like the wall bounce theory there. Knows how to do it, at least a basic EX combo.
Oh, we're getting close to guard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Shot! Round 1.
Reversal throw very strong in top 15, unfortunately. It's very, very Guilty Gear-esque in a game, I think that isn't like
Not
as
quite
well
Guilty
done.
Gear.
Yeah.
Not well built around it.
Stuart, the stream failure here. You do anything to save the rounds?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we noticed that a bit ago.
I should have checked that beforehand. Anyway.
What if we change the scores to make it 1.5? Or as they go?
Can we do that?
Maybe?
No.
Oh no, we can't.
Integers only.
It's fixed numbers. Just to make life hard. Ooh, the cross up.
Slash.
This is looking kind of grim for Opeik right now. Ooh.
No confirm.
Big X.
Oh, unfortunate.
Liz moves on.
Yeah, very strong performance from Opeik though. I think
Yeah.
he'll go quite far in. Particularly as he gets more time to learn, because you can see,
Yeah.
like, he's
He
not
was
very
figuring
familiar
things
with
out. He was figuring things out as he went. Plays third strike, so he's used to pressing, you know, one button in to hit confirm into stuff. So, you know, fast C into stuff, you know, easy operation. No problem, no problem.
Yeah, and unlike Third Strike, Rock Farsi is actually very easily one-hit hit confirm.
Well, it depends. I don't think he doesn't play Chun-Li, but, you know, Chun-Li stuff's pretty good. Okay. We're still moving on in the winner's side. We've got Aurum and E.D.O.
Hope everyone's having a good night. We're coming to you live from sunny Western Australia. Not quite so sunny now, late at night. I'm doing my late night radio show voice.
I was wondering what that was.
I had to elaborate on that because Wang was looking at me confused.
Alright.
Alright.
Smooth FM. Bringing you the best in Friday Night Fight. I don't know where I'm going with this. Sorry.
We've got our fourth match of the evening here with Aurum versus E.D.O. Very strong performance from E.D.O. earlier. We haven't seen Aurum on stream yet.
No, we haven't. That said, though, Aurum, you know, won his first game 2-1, you know. Not too sure. Don't know my Aurum lore to give you deep cuts of, you know, who he's likely to play, but, you know, we'll soon find out. Oh my goodness. Okay, unexpected.
Viva Mexico!
Very unexpected, okay. Ramon. Here we are saying, like, oh yeah, in a beginner's tournament, you really want to pick your basic, simple, like, Timmy characters. And here we are with, like, the ultimate, like, Jimmy.
Yeah, I believe in the Discord the other day, I told someone new to KOF, like, oh yeah, KOF's not that bad to pick up as long as you don't play, like, Ash, Angel, or Ramon.
And someone took, and you know, maybe Aurum saw that and took that as a, oh yeah, Ramon, he looks cool, he looks like Sagat, but he's a luchador, hooray.
I love Ramon. I wish he was better in this game.
No, you don't. No one wants to play a game where Ramon is unironically good.
I wanted to play him, but it's less something if you're the one playing him. Alright, so Ramon has very weak confirms of his lights and bad far heavy noise.
He's a very untraditional character, for lack of better words.
Yeah.
His sort of big gimmick is he can sort of do a lot of mix-ups and, like, cancel string pressure.
His wall run special, Tiger Road, the EX version of that is very strong in this. While the Meatless version is, like, quite gimmicky and, like, not great. But that'll probably still work in a beginner's tournament. But the EX version is actually strong. And his jump C is a very good cross-up.
Doing a lot of work with close C, sorry, and flopping out the wall and, oh my goodness!
Force of Will! So, Force of Will, at least the EX version is actually unblockable, not like a grab.
Really?
So you can't jump it, you just have to not be there.
Wow,
The Meatless version isn't a great tracking,
big
though.
drop kick. Aurum is doing a very good job at playing the unusual character and probably confusing, you know, E.D.O. a lot with what is even going on, why is this character...
There's a lot of Ramon stuff as well that's unsafe, but doesn't look like it'll be unsafe. You just have to know that he's shit.
Like that! Okay, E.D.O's figured it out, press D a lot and just, you know, out button... Ooh! The big knees.
Viva Mexico!
Alright, E.D.O's doing a better job in terms of keeping corner, putting the pressure on.
Yeah, you just have to kind of know that Ramon's not very good.
Yeah, you just have to just disrespect the fact he's not a real character. Ooh,
Good combo.
reset?
That's okay.
That's a reset though, it looks like a, you know. Yeah, so he doesn't have great reversal options, he doesn't have great buttons, so he can definitely get bullied quite easily like this. Oh no! Never mind though, pop max mode.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alright, one round apiece.
I wanted to believe. EX Tiger Road would have done well there, I think. Yeah, so Ramon's half circle forward punch from that grab is invulnerable, but it's very short range, so you can't, you know, really use it as a reversal. Anytime you could use it as a reversal, you're probably going to just normal throw.
Yeah, Aurum's doing a very good job of using that running.
Oh, we got the restand? That's +0, so you got to be careful there. once again, if you know you can just disrespect Ramon, then that's good.
So Ramon's running command grab looks practically exactly like his dash. So he kind of just looks like he's running at you, but he's actually trying to grab you. It's hard to tell between the two. Again, one of these weird things that you wouldn't know unless you played against the character or knew what he did. And Aurum doing a pretty good job of doing that at the start of the round. E.D.O getting some space back. Trying to box out with buttons.
Everyone's seen that feint stun as well, so there is still room for Aurum to expand, which is exciting.
Good corner for oh, unsafe.
Oh! The mix.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Still anyone's game at this point.
Charging nonsense overhead. I don't think holding it actually does.
Oh my goodness! Super!
Yeah.
Game 1 Aurum.
Viva Mexico! Alright, we got the crowd popping off for Ramon.
Crowd getting a little hype, as first crowds do.
Yeah.
They're a very, I'm not finishing this sentence.
We're
They're
obnoxious
very
pricks.
Sure, let's go with that, yes. Very much so. You know, that's how you practice for in-state majors, knowing you'll probably cop worse abuse at home, you know. Someone apologized to me in Adelaide for, like, you know, popping off, like, what? You were saying things I didn't even hear. It's like, we were bad-mouthing Maximal the whole time. Oh, were you? Oh.
Meanwhile, the fucking Adelaide crew were not nearly ready for how hard I popped off.
No, definitely not.
They were like, can you stop talking to the commentary mid-match? And I was like, no.
You have a game to play. It's like, yeah, I know, this is the game.
Oh, the re-up pressure.
Meanwhile, though, E.D.O getting the corner pressure. Ooh,
Oh,
running grab.
running
The
grab.
EX gonna. Ooh, big shield.
Wow.
I think he's using those like grab invuln frames. There's a lot of those when you wake up in KOF. It's very hard to actually just grab someone on their wake up. Unless you've built
just
a lot of
set
respect.
Even just set a block stun or hit stun is very difficult.
Oh, big drop
Of
kick.
course, you can combo into it if you like grab them during hit stun, but out of hit stun is quite a bit. That's why the armored or like invuln grabs are very strong, because you can't mash out of those ones.
Oh my goodness, that running grab is so fast. I wouldn't have reacted to any of this. Put it out there.
You wouldn't have had to react, you'd just be pressing dumb
That's
buttons.
true, I'd have just set a button out in the sky and Ramon would have ran into it, but you know.
Oh, that's so simple that way. Oh, you can Tiger Road is so
Ooh.
good in some of these situations. For some reason, EX Tiger Road is like a little bit of startup invuln.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's
like,
strange.
it's kind of like a backdash. Like a true.
Ooh. Aurum clawing it back.
Unfortunately, that move, I guess, is airborne.
Yeah. Getting a lot of mileage off this running command grab, which again, looks like he's actually just running at you. Oh, and the headbutt. Oh my goodness. The big drop kick. Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
They are in the sort of fighting stage arena. So this is just kind of a cage match.
Yeah, this is Ramon team
Home
from
territory.
Sage. Yeah. Alright, match point Aurum. So we have seen E.D.O rolling out a lot of this crossover down there.
Oh my goodness, that is a raw. Ah! Oh no, he dropped the combo! Definitely tried, but.
You actually gotta super cancel that. Don't try and grab off the restand. Never
Oh
gonna
my
grab.
goodness. Run, stop! Good grief. Ramon's too fast, I can't handle it.
Anyway, as I was saying, rolling out of these crossover attempts has made him very vulnerable to these run grabs, which I think that Aurum has like realized.
So, the great mystery is I don't know what the round counter is because of the stream layout. So I'm not too sure if
It's 1-1 at the moment, I think.
person's memory. Oh, cross up,
reset.
overhead! Oh no.
No combo. Probably the right shoulder combo there.
Yeah, so like OTG command grab scaling is very like high, so you wouldn't have done a lot of damage. But
Lucky up.
oh my
Super command
goodness!
grab's really bad.
Oh! Point blank command grab overhead, blocks the overhead.
Shit.
Alright. 1-1. Crowd getting very loud.
We've got a famous sponsor of many fighting game events in the crowd, Waifu Sticks.
Oh, boo.
The dream is dead.
Boo. How can you go from the people's hero to playing a legit nerd character? How unfortunate.
Democracy dies in silence.
Yep. This is, even if Aurum wins, at what cost? He's no longer the people's hero.
Yeah.
No, he's just always playing Robert. Okay.
No, he's just a fighting game player.
Yep.
Who won a match.
Yep.
Like, sure, that's pretty good.
Yeah, well done. Hooray.
It's like David Sirline once said, there's a prize for being the best Ramon and a prize for winning.
Yeah. The prize for being the best Ramon would have been, I don't know, I feel like it's a better prize.
Alright, very strong switching game here. Like, I think these are like actual intentional DP's whiffs to build meter, right? Because he's only been doing them after the fireball hit.
Yeah, like very far away.
Yeah, like, I'm willing to believe that's intended.
Yeah, it's not as though he can't do a DP.
Satsu.
Oh my, that was
God.
a legit anti-air DP. A legit 1 DP, here we go.
I think this is the strat. Like, genuinely, go from Ramon to fucking Robert.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the hilarity character, and now, surprise, I'm gonna play the real fighting streak, you know?
Yeah, hardcore Ryu.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, yeah, no. E.D.O no combo. It's gonna hurt.
Not quite, missed the ender, but
Good
wanted
enough.
him.
Good enough.
Corner carry, lands into a fireball.
Oh, wow. No combo.
But I don't know if E.D.O knows that the big shield thing is actually a fireball reflector.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, it is.
That's point E.D.O.
Yep. I mean, yeah, the benefit for E.D.O in terms of Aurum picking Robert is that, he is kind of a more traditional character, and, he's not going to be surprised by, haha, actually, though, Robert does also have the funny running grab, doesn't he? Wait, no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, you run up and grab me sometimes.
He has a good run.
Yeah, he can also run at you, and he can also grab.
Oh, there we
Ooh,
go.
here we go, he's worked it out. There we go. The download complete.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Oh no, did it in the wrong order. You need to go heavy, light EX, I believe, if I'm not wrong. A little awkward.
I believe if I'm not wrong. Have some faith in yourself, man.
I haven't played Elizabeth for a long time.
Good day.
Wow. The horizontal EX.
These are some of the most mad dog fucking Tatsus I've seen, but they're all actually been really smart in space. Oh no.
Oh, can you finish this? Miss. Almost. There we go, running grab. One hit.
Oh my god.
One hit for us. Both players. Oh, we go down to last round.
Match point both players.
Aurum, who sacrificed his crowd hero Ramon status. Will it pay off? Will it
He's
pay
getting back some
off?
of it with all these mad dog Tatsus.
Somewhat, but those are the Mad Dog Tiger Roads.
They shortcut him.
E.D.O doing a good job of corner control. Oh no! Can he get finished? Oh no, just drops it. Can he make the Neomax there? Climax? Whatever it's called. Anyway.
That route I think would have been super fun.
Yeah, possibly.
Well, too close for the minimum distance.
Tried to roll out, but again, E.D.O doing a really good job of just controlling and keeping that corner space. Like sometimes if you overcommit in the corner, you can't just roll through them, but he sort of stood out of range where he couldn't. And this is going to be a big punish. Oh no. It's going to be a moderate punish.
It's a setup.
Yeah, now he's got the meter, and now he can. Yeah, there we go.
Believe a
E.D.O
little
does
bit too hard. E.D.O takes it. Well done. Strong performance from both players again. I'm impressed with this bracket.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
It's fun seeing people figure stuff out really slow, like as they go.
Yeah.
Like, it's sort of half the fun of the mystery game bracket is someone just jumped in and went, oh, this is how you do the button, and finding the silly thing and figuring out how to abuse it.
Yeah. Yeah, the joy in the mystery game bracket is not sitting down to play Aquaparser with Paris, who's played the game before and got reminded of all the top tier dumb shit by Pen Ninja, and then double perfects the poor guy and doesn't have the heart to say my buttons were wrong. I couldn't find my C button. Welcome
Lonk's back.
Who are you playing?
Lonk's back.
Are you playing E.D.O?
Are you?
Are you not playing?
Okay. Lockmain is back. And better than ever. But playing hoops.
You're not playing? You fucking lied to us. What name is Darren in today? ChoiceCutz.
Don't believe Lonk lied to us like that.
Yeah. He lied to us through bracket.
I hate when people do that.
How is the bracket looking? Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Pushing through. So. Let's do a quick scrollsy through. We're at the top 8, aren't we?
Yeah, we got Lonk versus... I'll show it here. We got Lonk versus LizLoops on one side of the bracket, and ChoiceCutz versus E.D.O on the other. And then we can't show Liz's bracket there, sorry. But
No,
down
we
there...
don't have scroll down.
Yeah.
We've got the winner. We'll have the winner of Aurum and GG Hype against Barney, and then Opeik and Radaview. And that sort of sums up your losers side, like loser side of top 8. We're almost about to hit. So we're at top 9 right now.
Yeah.
We're blitzing through this. We have a lot of setups, so you know, pushing through. Quick tournament's a good tournament.
Ready for a battle of titans.
Mexico! My throat hurts. I'm shouting Viva Mexico.
This is why you don't yell at the wrestling. You just have to clap respectfully.
I blew out my throat last time.
Ready?
Alright, so we've got
Alright, yeah, ChoiceCutz versus E.D.O. So ChoiceCutz playing Rock. We haven't seen him on stream yet.
no, we haven't. So Darren ChoiceCutz has played a lot of KOF before. Like, he played previous KOF games. He's like brand new to it, but you know,
Hasn't played very much 15.
No, so he has some legacy knowledge. Hashtag legacy knowledge. That's some legacy, you know, house Twitter. You put the hashtag after what you want to say.
Rock is really a character I think that rewards just like playing fighting games how you want to play fighting games. Yeah?
Well, you can do what you want. You can either be like, I'm going to play slow and patient, or I'm surprised, I'm going to be a mad dog.
He can't play that song.
Sorry?
He can't play that slow version.
No.
He always has to go in eventually.
To some degree, yes. But yeah, he's definitely
Unless
kind
you're
of
against like COD.
a more interesting Ryu, I guess.
Because you know, like people on Twitter will say, oh, you know, it's a fighting game, not a blocking game, right? I think Rock kind of embodies like how you feel a fighting game should be.
What does that mean?
He's got good fundamental tools, he's got good buttons, but he wants to go in, you know?
Sure. Oh, good hit confirm. A legit one combo. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So TOs have confirmed this is top 8 winners side.
Sure have to do that.
Ow, I think we can do this too. Whoa. Whoa!
Whoa.
Technology. Ooh, counter!
Wow.
Wowie. Let's go ChoiceCutz. 1-0.
Damn, unfortunate that the like kick confirm on the max was actually a counter thing.
Yeah.
I don't think E.D.O can bring this back though.
I think so. He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I believe. You gotta believe.
I don't actually know if Rock's counter is like invulnerable active.
Good jump over the fireball. Doesn't hit with a jump in, but managed to land the actual just close heavy anyway. So, ChoiceCutz definitely just sort of abusing the rock RC, which is a very large button, controls a lot of space, and kind of just boxes people out trying to move, and can be cancelled into stuff. It's a big punch. Very hard to deal with, very hard to work around. As the famous David Sirloin has said, that one tournament he won with like Rose, Crouch, middle punch, doing nothing but. Kind of like that with Rock Party. Crouch strong, sorry. I forgot my Street Fighter move terminology.
This is Alpha 2, you can't say medium punch.
No, I cannot. I need to have said forward. Down forward. ChoiceCutz though doing some good work here, keeping the corner, doing a lot of like pressure, which E.D.O sort of struggling to find the gaps out of. Unsafe. Doesn't get an awful punch, but it'll do. Ooh.
Nice.
No. Ooh, good reflect.
Unfortunate.
And that's 2-0 to ChoiceCutz. I think that puts him into winners finals, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh no, he was too motivated by my offer of if he won. Oh no.
Alright, so now we got who was Lonk against? Lonk and Liz.
Ooh.
I'm getting in the rhythm of this.
Yeah. Well, you are a professional stream person, guy.
Yeah,
I
sure
am
am.
most definitely not.
Yeah, hope everyone's having a good evening. We're bringing this to you live from Escape Portal in Cannington, Western Australia. Which will also be the venue of Wild West 2, the upcoming major.
Is it 2? What? No, okay. I didn't realize what number it was up to.
Yeah, we've had Mild West for like the last few years. because of
Right.
COVID.
Okay. So it didn't count to the number series. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We weren't having internationals, right?
No.
Not that we're having internationals
Hold
now.
on.
thanks
We
to
had
fucking
internationals.
Cup.
We had like the Canadian guy, Martin Bang.
Anyway, Wild West 2 coming up soon at this venue right here, Escape Portal.
2.5 to 3 weeks. Can't remember exactly how many days, but you know.
Yeah.
It'll be a time. It'll be a Saturday, Sunday, running a whole range of games, all your favorites like Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah, if you hate Couch Warriors and you're made of money, book a flight to Perth. And we'll see you here for the most exciting cough bracket of that weekend.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's the only tournament happening that weekend in Australia, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
What else could be happening? And you know, surely, you know, you'd have worked around it. But you know,
I mean, can you imagine announcing an event for the same weekend that another event has already been announced for? Alright, so Long playing Robert again, Liz sticking to the Haiden, no Billy Boy.
we've established Lonk is a young boy. He's also played Dragon Ball. He's seen a Wolfang fist before. He can maybe block a cross up.
Yeah.
Let's make a bet. Is he gonna block a cross up?
He's not going to block it, he's going to DP it.
He'll have auto-corrected a DP for it.
Long will not be blocking long enough to actually get blocked. To get hit, mixed up, oh, sorry.
No, he'll be trying to press DP, which is blocked by accident.
Oh, the flash catch the fucking footsies cuts.
Oh my goodness.
Long has played Street Fighter 2.
Ooh.
Big punish. I don't know if that's on. Probably is. Looks like it.
Well, for no meter, yeah, probably close to it.
Hard knockdown. Too strong. I don't know that the Ashok actually hit like low to the ground like that. Doesn't
Ooh,
look like
anti-airs with a jab.
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah. Welcome to the past or future.
Very strong neutral control by Liz. Long hasn't managed to get in like started. That was definitely a wrong input by Long there.
Probably. Definitely trying to do something else, I'm sure. Alright, let's see if there's any adjustments. Ooh, sneaky overhead.
That overhead's really strong in footsies. Is it low pressure? Actually a respectable option. I feel like Long's been missing a couple of DPs here now then.
Yeah, I think they're possibly a little bit... Oh my goodness! A legit one combo? But dive too high though, gets punished with a judo chop.
You gotta be careful with that. Careful with that. It's very easy for that to say.
Alright, Liz is playing super patient, keeping the corner, just throwing fireballs.
The meaty EX Hidden Fireball really looks like a fucking Guilty Gear mix-up tool.
It does a little, doesn't it?
It's
The
like
big
fucking
axe.
Fireball YRC.
It's Leo's big like super where he throws the big axe. He just grunts at you. What more can you possibly want in a mix-up, you know?
Yeah.
Super.
And Guilty Gear really does rip off Cop, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it
Fucking-
just?
It's got Terry Bogard, it's got Haida. Those are all the characters.
That's it. Exactly it. Ooh. Big DP. Ooh, big whiff. Okay. Whiffs and throws.
Oh no, Long, you gotta calm down, buddy. You gotta calm down.
Yeah, Liz running away with it right now.
Good anti-air, good anti-air.
Lauren back. Here we go. Keep control. Okay, the first cross up. Number 2. Oh no.
No, match point.
Liz feeling it now, obviously. Starting to go for being a bit more offensive, a little bit more disrespectful.
And the winner of this moves on the winners finals to play Darren.
Yep.
Let's play ChoiceCutz.
It's guaranteed making your money for Dorothy back.
Good anti-air.
Oh, jumps into it, blocks though. Oh,
Oh no, no yes. It's the E.D.O combo.
good zoning. Not doing a good job to avoid some of those though. Oh no, that could be it. Not quite. Oh no.
Oh no. Unfortunate by Long. I think Long needs to be a little more willing to use EX Fireball. EX Fireball wins back a lot of these neutral situations when it's higher.
Definitely. So yeah. So obviously it's very fast and knocks down, and so it is a good sort of reset. Oh, we got winners finals. Play Billy. Play Billy. You know you want to. Easiest peer pressure in my life.
In Children of the Atom, Berserker Barrage is 3 frames startup, 8 frames involved.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds wild. Okay, I managed to, I think, possibly peer pressure Liz into playing Billy, not by very hard, just sort of suggested it lightly. Liz may have
Apparently
done it.
Wolverine can heal.
Oh wow, that's very in character, isn't it?
Yeah. Quarter circle back, 3k.
Oh, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get the Billiam Kane? Billiam Kane.
Khan. Thank you very much.
Khan?
Billy Khan.
Khan? The Revenge of Khan. It's happening. Yes. Alright, winners finals. Here we go. Billy Khan. Kane. Pick Rugal. Prohibido. Prohibido. Coward.
Don't listen to Wang.
See, this is the experience of age. I gave Darren the stupid suggestion. He didn't do it. I gave Liz the stupid suggestion. Liz did it.
Also, a quick reminder, this is winners finals, so it's first to 3.
Yeah. So after Billy goes terribly, if Billy goes terribly, there's an opportunity to not pick Billy.
Yeah. Very exciting. Winner of this moves on to grand
It's
finals.
the tactical Billy pick. Just like I did the tactical Maxima pick. Taxima.
That legacy knowledge will probably come more in handy against Billy than it would have against the character.
Definitely. That said though, he played a little different to his previous incarnation.
Yeah.
He is much worse.
I guess the cross-up really isn't like good in this one, but oh my god. This stupid character. Please SNK, please. He needs something. We need K49 gone and we need Billy buff.
No, what if Billy just replaced K49 as a function?
Look, at least we get a new fucking top tier at that point. Strong neutral by both players.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, get the hit. And a combo.
Nice. Nice!
Oh no!
For a little bit that Billy looked like a real character.
For a moment.
Ooh! The fuck's this?
So Liz does like playing characters that have large buttons that can sort of, bully people. And that is a very bullying button at certain times in space.
What's she on in Goblin
Fireworks that I hear right now?
Yeah, I think so.
There's some fireworks going on in the background. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because we're seeing Billy in a tournament win a match.
I saw Ramon earlier.
It's true. Did you say Ramon? The Ramon. Like the band. Have the Rolling Stones killed. What?
How do you say?
Is it a Ramon?
What is Ramon?
It's not Ramon. I don't know. I'm not Mexican. I don't know how to Viva. Meanwhile though, Darren getting the corner pressure.
Oh, the big stuff.
Really escaping though.
Alright, game one.
Game one.
To Billy Boy buff.
Billiam. Billiam too strong. See, maybe it's like, you know, how like seasons are reversed in like different hemispheres. Maybe Billy is actually top tier in like the southern hemisphere. Has anyone considered that? What? It's first 2-3.
This is winners finals.
You're in winners finals, Darren. I didn't want to say that.
Alright, so we're gonna swap to Cooler.
So we just had to point out to ChoiceCutz, this is winners finals, therefore it is first 2-3, not best of 3. And Darren just yelled, I've never been here. Meanwhile, players talking about important things like, is Billy Italian?
No, he's not Italian.
But Billy's in the mafia, quote unquote. I think he's just in a gang.
Anyway.
So far the swap not quite working out, but you know, we'll see. Those race spins are very obnoxious, as I figured out firsthand. That's very unsafe though.
Oh, the off-screen snow.
Corner pressure. The Cooler does a very good just buttons and just pressure. Also very large combos if ChoiceCutz knows them.
Cooler is also very good at everything.
She doesn't have a stick though. She had a stick.
She had a stick key too.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, that looks like a cross-up.
Kinda did.
I remarked, wow, that crossed up. Liz remarked, wow, that crosses up. We're all as equally confused as one another.
Might have been a button press.
Good DP. Hits a bit high though and gets reverse grab. Another big DP.
That throw looks so stupid at 13. It's more than 50 years.
Ooh, misses the follow-up. Up to just reset back to neutral. Wow, the big yummy anti-air grab. Ooh, are you seeing a combo here?
I was seeing
What?
a combo.
Oh no, this is the end bit. Because a fair chunk of damage. I saw that combo entirely too many times last weekend. Bring back the PTSD. Those legacy combos. Tatsu, sweep, DP. What is this? Akuma?
Runs stop very weak in KOFXV relative to other comps.
Alright, so we're at I think 1 round apiece.
I believe so.
Yeah, this is the stream layout covering the round counters. Hooray.
Yeah.
Ah! Yes, we are in 1 round apiece.
Both players with whip and anti-airs.
Or as Cooler calls it, the anti-hair. She has frozen hair attack.
Cooler probably would say that.
Yeah. I call it an anti-hair.
Look, K-Dash, look! Anti-hair! He's like, well done, Cooler. Not a safe jump.
Oh, go low ball if it doesn't get the combo after it.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Doesn't get the full combo!
This is it.
Tight.
Close around. Liz so close to sealing it and going 2-0 up.
Don't care about this time.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Catches the jump, just chip away. Oh my goodness! Calm down, Darren, that was game 1. Oh. Darren may have just popped off so hard and slammed his stick on the ground. Hopefully it's not still working.
Oh my... You did that way too quickly for me to swap to the player cam.
Darren losing his mind. Liz.
I can't believe Darren popped off so hard that 3 people have died. A monitor has exploded in the background.
Someone's looking at some confusion.
It's like when Frieza powers up and like all the scouters explode. Oh, we just went back
Oh
in a
wow, okay. Back to the rematch.
rematch. Liz sticking with Billy.
I mean, I respect that.
Why?
Well, you know, who cares about the opinions of her friends?
All that matters at the end of the day is securing the final victory.
The big dub. Oh, misses the punish on that. Oh, there we go. Reset. Oh my goodness. If only Billy had a cross-up and he could have done a sick combo there. Alright, another punish. Keeps it simple.
Keep it simple. Save the meter.
Yep. It sounds like there's fireworks going on very close to us right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it's a little disconcerting.
It sounds like there's fireworks like directly behind this wall. Logically, I know there can't be.
I know my car's not on fire right now. Surprise!
Yeah, there was that truck that exploded in Perth recently.
Oh no, what if it's just the chicken in the back of my car exploded?
You don't want to be doing that too much.
No. So most of the coolest tattoos are safe, but some of them are not. Alright, Liz with the life lead. Keep playing cautious, keeping distance as best as you can. Lands a big hit.
ChoiceCutz will kind of just hang himself from neutral eventually when you give him enough round.
One stray hit away. Billy definitely fishing for it. Pressure. Oh no! Oh my goodness! Slightly minus movement to the DP. Ooh, okay.
Alright. 2-1 to Liz. Winner of this moves on the grand finals.
Winner of this makes $10 at minimum.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Worst third, and then $60 that goes
No,
to
winner of
top
this gets worse second.
What?
This is winner's finals.
I can't do math good.
Loser of this gets
Well,
worse.
the winner of this worst gets $10 as well if they lose 20 somehow. Like, you know, they drop the $10 in the bin.
It really sucks when you win the tournament and then drop your prize money.
Yeah, what if you decided to give it to Wang for being a nice guy? Just here's $10, Wang. You know, you need it. You look sullen today.
You look destitute, Wayne.
You look a bit sad. And they'd be right.
Alright, swap the king.
Interesting decision, but you know, I guess we do have, you know, King does have full screen fireball options, and you know that could sort of pose a problem for Billy to deal with.
My phone started playing a video on how to pronounce Ramon,
I see.
and I didn't realize.
You know, it's that whole thing of you know, what's that card game concept of who's the beatdown? Like who's the zoner now? You know, before you know Liz could be the zoner, but now you know Darren can be the zoner.
I had that guy's book,
Yeah.
Mike Flores. It's like the sirloin of card
The sirloin card game.
Yeah, his book was called Decade.
Oh, what was it about?
Decade.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, it was 10 years of worth of like card
10
game
years
philosophy.
of random card game knowledge.
Yeah, he made the deck that won US Nationals in like 1998. Titled by John Finkel.
Oh no. So I guess King's DP is much shorter range, so it's not going to randomly win neutral interactions as often or as easily.
It's also only Aaron.
I think the EX one's actually invincible. I could be wrong. I don't
I thought
play
they
King.
nerfed that.
Maybe they did. I'm not too sure.
Oh my god, please punish the EX tornado. It's so insane. There are distances where it can be hard to punish. Darren is not doing this.
He's just doing them. Doing them because they'd be a laugh. Ooh. Blocks them. No,
10 CD is not going to be a punish. I don't know actually.
They definitely hit Liz once. I'm not too sure if it was like Liz not blocking. Wow, the yummy stick. Stuart yelling at Darren. Throw more fireballs, which Darren's proceeding to sort of do.
Ooh, the indie, yeah, the active frames are insane.
Yeah, that's sort of always been King's good button. So, you know, she had that was the big fast E before everyone else had a bigger, better fast E. King got power creep. It's a weird thing to say.
King of power creep.
King of power creep. Basically. You know, she has a fireball. They gave Cronin a literal gun.
He's had that gun for a while.
Yeah, but you know, stop ruining the analogy.
It was a weird flesh gun before.
Ew, flesh gun?
It's like Existence, the David Cronenberg. That's a twist cut there. If I may say so myself.
Obscure references, love them.
Good punish.
Ooh, rolls out of the
Oh,
corner,
no.
takes some damage for it, but you know, returning to neutral. Time is slowly ticking away. We're down to the
Could
last.
possibly have killed because that was fast C from Billy.
Oh my goodness. Max cancel into nothing. Oh, gets hit by the last hit again.
I think they're just pressing the button.
Oh,
No,
not quite as good as Roberts. I mean, random EX start to. Oh, 4 seconds. Ooh, okay.
Alright, Darren's staying alive.
Getting around, got some chalk,
This has got a lot of meter left over them.
even after the max into nothing. Ooh,
Wiggle, wiggle.
nothing into the grab.
I hate that. Billy would be better if he didn't have that grab. Billy should just not have a normal grab.
What, to give him a command grab?
No. Cross up something.
Oh no, big drop.
You gotta do a different
Darren rolls
combo.
out of the corner.
You got less hit stun because it takes less time to hit the wall.
Sort of good job not taking too much. Keeps control of the corner. We're still stuck in there. Good jump CD. Again playing it real slow. Slowing it way down.
But again, building up that meter. This has got a lot going on.
Ooh, auto combo! Oh no.
Oh no. That could have been it.
Okay, so maybe it's not overhead? I'm not too
this
sure
could
now.
be it too.
A lot can be it, but you know, what is it will determine.
Oh, the kind of hit drop. 12 seconds left. 12 cough seconds.
Oh my gosh. 9.
Light.
Down to our last 8.
Oh, the block on the overhead.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Gets the grab! Ah! What? Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
Oh no. Like 2-2. Are we getting a character change or are we just getting a breather?
I don't think the character mattered all that much there. I think it was the not punishing any of the tornado kicks.
Alright, we're going to high turn. Switching it back. I've had Leo.
Yeah.
Bye. See, all of these games have actually been fairly close, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to talk to Andrew about my hitbox.
Oh.
Goddamn. Oh well. Just do it online, like everyone else. This is so unsafe. This is trying fast buttons.
Yeah, so I think that the thing is, like, I think Liz is maybe assuming that the DP is the fastest option, where he probably needs to be using, like, light into it, maybe? Like, that would probably work. Crouch A into something. As a sheer assumption, I have no idea. Ooh, this is the follow-up. I'd say though, like, Liz looking much more stable with Hydra right now. Oh no, wow. I didn't realize that the, yeah, the power projectile durability works for that, but now we know. Oh, again drops it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Combo.
big chance. Big X. Dodges through. Getting close to time here. That won't matter.
Gotta be careful jumping at a flashing character.
Yep. How do you approach an eye-patched man on the beach who is holding down back? Where's the guide for that? Really, none of these characters are well appropriately attired for the beach.
No.
No. Entirely overdressed. Can stand only, military uniform be awful.
Also, even some of these dudes in the background are dressed for the beach.
It's true. Spiky is doing alright though.
Yeah.
Right, Liz keeping sort of strong control of the corner currently. Lands the big X, Sam rolls out of.
Yeah, but too hardcore on the mix there. You gotta train them to not
Big X?
roll out. Or you go for a fireball and not with the head.
Ooh, good anti-air fireball. So that's the big advantage that King has in this matchup is the EX fireball obviously being two of them means that, it will beat either big singular X. Oh no!
Yes! Oh my god!
Finally! Punish! Ah! One more chance, one more chance. And again, double fireballs doing so much work here. Oh my goodness! Last hit for it. Oh! The big judo chop. Oh. I didn't do anything.
That was incredible. Alright, what do we got next?
What a time to be alive.
Aurum versus Lonk.
Oh wow, so I assume at this point everything's gonna be on screen.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ooh. Okay, so we've got Lonk and Aurum, who we've both seen previously. On the other side of losers, Opeik beat E.D.O, so unfortunately that's E.D.O out of the tournament.
Yeah.
But well done to him and his Elizabeth. It will be interesting to see if Aurum opts to play funny People's Hero, Viva Mexico, Raymond, Ramon, sorry, or Serious Business Roberto. Meanwhile, Paris out here Googling on YouTube guys on how to pronounce R-A-M-O-N.
Ramon.
Oh, boo! Team Robert.
Ramon.
I hope you like how ugly the bracket looks.
What do you mean?
One side finished way earlier than the other.
Oh, it's alright. Oh, we are getting Raymond. Hooray! Everybody loves all Raymond.
Right.
Yeah!
Oh, this is not winners finals.
No,
this
it's not. It's losers
like,
somethings.
Losers semi. No, losers
Quarters?
Quarters.
Viva Mexico!
Right, so we're back to first two.
Yep. Oh, everybody loves Raymond.
This is gonna be tough for Long.
No, Lonk will be very confused, I'm sure. Except he has to pretend that it's Android 17 right now, doing wall dives. And does not respect any of them. And Android 17 doing drop kicks. Don't respect any of them. Ooh, grab, regular grab, blocks it, ooh, into it, into a command grab, knows the basic combo, here we go. A legit one mix-up? Oh my days! Restand! Oh! Oh, big drop kick! 2 feet beats 1, that's science.
Sure is. Ramon's around looks so creepy.
Really does. Oh my goodness. See, the thing with Wonk is he's going to be pressing buttons or DPing. You're not going to be able to like instill the respect to do wacky overheads on him easily. See, that's so. Gets hit by one, I'm going to do another thing.
You got a super cancel.
Oh! Good whip punish though. Wasn't too sure what was going to happen, so just... Oh no. Big fireball. Is that punishable? No, it's not quite?
No, you gotta roll through it, I think. So, when I first heard Robert's name was Robert Garcia, naturally I assumed he was Latino.
Yeah.
But while playing KOFXV, I discovered he's actually meant to be Italian. So I've been calling him Roberto Garcia.
Fair enough.
What his name was.
He lands the super cancel this time! Yeah!
You're gonna get Eoki after that one.
Oh. Oh, can he punish? Misses it? Here we go, game 1, Aurum.
Yeah, Ramon doesn't have any cancelable file normals.
What a tragedy.
You gotta go for
Just imagine if he had the big far C.
Yeah.
Be a horror.
He's gonna go for crouch C. It's very big but very jumpable.
The big foot swing.
And very slow. It's like 11 frames.
Big drop kick. Good punish.
Very punishable.
Alright, can Lonk slow it down, just like realize that Ramon is not very good, and he can just sort of bully Ramon by doing just regular things, and hopefully not whipping too many DP.
He is just pressing big buttons now.
He is just pressing
Good
big.
start.
Yeah, he's found the funny button. He has to timify further, and realize that Ramon is just a lucky punch.
Ooh, actual combo?
Freestand. Ooh, here we go.
Every cent on the zero. Can't actually enforce any pressure.
Good jump over. Quite get a follow up though. Ooh, doesn't get the follow up on that. You can definitely do like a full sort of Rekka restand series. Ooh.
Oh wow, nice
Great.
break.
Oh! Oh, good grade. Oh my goodness!
Lord.
Catches his grab with his own grab. Ah!
Oh.
That was an interaction and a half. Alright, I think Lonk needs to do what he was doing previously at the start of that round. Slow it down, don't let any opportunity for like wacky Ramon gimmicks happen. Fireball Tatsu, here you go.
You can pressure on him.
Yeah, exactly. You don't respect
Very,
him.
very bad fucking Abade normals. No reversal.
He's only got one eye. He's got that depth perception.
No invul on that super. Doesn't stop time if he's running the wall.
Poor depth perception. Can't stop time. Why bother?
You see, a lot of people will assume that reset in this bracket. Assume that, you know,
Oh,
Ramon might actually
it's
be able to
done. No, it's not his turn.
No. Long has no respect. Long has never learned respect.
Doesn't understand the word.
Ramon probably can't punish that fucking Tatsu.
Probably not, thinking about it. Oh no. What? Long, stop TPing, please, Long, God.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Good wake up throw.
Yep. You gotta choose that option.
Nice.
There we go. Round apiece. Oh, good great. Oh, again, just no respect. You can't land this overhead on Long.
Fucking empty
He's
up
not
speed.
gonna. He's not gonna let you do it. He will be pressing a button. He will not allow this.
Nice punish.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my god, Ramon.
The layers! The layers! Too much going on here.
Nice.
Alright, good. This is some good boxing out. He's
picking his
He's
fucking-
ascended. He's ascended. Figured it out. Oh, here we go.
1-1.
Game.
Alright, are we gonna see a
MVP.
swap to the mirror?
Oh, he's sticking to his guns.
All in Mexico.
Okay, okay. I respect that.
Alright, I'm back on fucking Viva Mexico train now. I thought we were gonna see a swap.
So did I. I was like, oh yeah, it's his tournament life. He's gonna, you know, risk it for the biscuit. No. He's sticking to his guns.
It's interesting time to swap because it really looked like Long had downloaded the matchup.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, did he not have faith that he could, you know... No, he's sticking to his guns, and I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it.
Sometimes you make a decision, and you just have to commit to it. One time I ordered a chicken salad from McDonald's so I could get more Monopoly tickets. That's the end of the story. I have a problem. Ooh, here we go.
Right,
He believes, baits the DP, does it again, runs up.
Good in there. Oh no.
This is the punish though. Still anyone's round. Like that sort of life lead Ramon has is getting rapidly chipped away with these fireballs.
Oh wow, that was a punish. Jesus Christ, that sucks.
Oh my goodness. And here we have fireball to the face.
Match point Long.
You happen to notice that Ivan's coming from
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, we flashed the round count. Let's go.
Yeah. I think it's sometimes not knowing is more exciting, you know? It's like the Bariki one, you have hidden life bars, they're not exact, you don't know when the KO is going to happen, but it might happen.
Yeah, I love that Resident Evil life boss like it has.
It's great. Ooh, what a game. Ooh, gets the knockdown. Again, we saw this sort of similar happen on the previous round, and the Aurum did have a big life lead and just got sort of chipped away by Robert's sort of superior chips and zoning, but you know, he's looking like he might seal the deal this time. Oh my goodness, flies through it, big cross.
Alright, match point with players. Flying Ice Things with EX Tiger Row from Aurum. Very strong.
Oh my days, just runs through a run action. Runs into the drop kick. Oh my goodness.
Lord.
Aurum bring
that from you.
out the chaos. Learn what?
Oh wow, good move. What?
Learn what?
Slightly negative movement in DP.
Yeah. It was the original Wang special. The original meaning of the Wang before it meant a million other things.
Mash 2C, I think parts of it are pressure. Good jump over the run grab. Can't really get a punish on that.
Oh no, oh no. Oh no!
This character sucks.
For any other character, that feels like it should have comboed. Unfortunately.
You need a level 2 for that to combo.
Unfortunately, this is why Ramon is a lucky punch character.
He's not a lucky punch character.
No, he's a
Jimmy.
He's definitely a Jimmy.
Slippin' Jimmy.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Very tight.
Oh, good jump.
This is the combo. One more hit though. One more hit. Wakes up with a fight. Oh my goodness.
Alright, Aurum takes it. Mexico lives on.
I believe Aurum stays on because we're hitting that pointy end of the bracket where there's not much else to do. Good showing by Long though. He did good.
Alright, yeah, so we've got Aurum versus opeik now. These are semis. Winner plays ChoiceCutz, and then winner plays Liz in grands.
I don't think I've ever seen the Ramon win screen before.
Surely you have.
As awful as that sounds.
Have you not seen me win?
Not with Ramon.
In like week 1?
Not recently. And not with Ramon. Who does he look like?
What?
He looks like someone.
Like a wrestler, doesn't he?
I don't know. I'm missing it now. He looks like someone. Alright, we're definitely hitting the pointy end of the bracket where there is sort of the big losers run to go, and what that also means is for Liz who's sitting in winners, like you've got, you're potentially cooling off. Everyone's playing a whole bunch of games in a row, they're popping off, they're excited. Meanwhile,
I kind of want some water.
that's it. As I see that, I think Liz is on a setup, so maybe Liz is practicing. I'm not too
Come to
sure.
gate crash the stream.
Oh, hello, let's do
How's
it.
the stream going? Sorry I abandoned you for so long.
It's okay.
Ah, fine, we've been doing well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
Maybe I should go cheer from the crowd and let you two take care of this.
We didn't do too many Borat voices. It's okay.
Fantastic. I'll leave you two to it then.
When Lonk won his first set, he came over and said, "My wife." We were like, "Yeah." All right, so opeik versus Aurum loses semi-finals.
So it's still first to 2.
Yeah, we had a strong performance from opeik earlier, but we'll have to see if he can adapt to Ramon brand.
Ramon Chaos, yeah.
A new color for Ramon as well. I like this color a lot.
And we're on the stage that they put in very specifically so they could get tax breaks.
What?
Did you not hear that story?
No.
So, like, you know, there's the Osaka station stage, right?
Yeah.
And apparently Japan had some sort of, like, promotional thing to encourage local tourism or something.
Oh,
and so the fact
You
that...
meant like the original when this stage was fucking.
No, like, this for this game.
No, but they've always had a fucking Osaka stage.
Yeah, no, but for this game specifically, because of this and because of that... You look like quite confused and horrified right now, so I'm gonna stop.
Oh yeah, for this game they specifically added this stage for the tax break, even though every fucking game has had an Osaka station stage.
Yeah, but that's why they made it the construction, so they can be like, this is the real Osaka, which is currently closed because I don't know anyway. Because of the fact there's an Osaka station stage and it's based on a real place or whatever, and they're using it to promote local tourism, there was some deal where you could buy KOF like for super cheap as part of like a, you know, you're supporting the local economy deal or something in Japan.
That wasn't a tax break thing, right?
I don't know. Local tourism, tax break, whatever. Potato, corn, maize.
The famous KOFXV Team Japan stage is Osaka Station as well. That little highway there. It's just below Osaka Station. That's what the actual street looks like. Like you can go there and take a photo at that stage.
Wowie. Maybe when we go to Japan, you'll have to do that.
I'm definitely doing that.
You gotta go to Osaka just so you can do the thing.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, game one.
Meanwhile,
Good work, Sandra, I guess. I don't know. Probably did good stuff. He won the round.
yeah.
Won the game.
I saw a lot of dash up throws. While I'm talking about tax breaks and corn mazes.
I'm not convinced Wang isn't just making up shit at this point. He's heard like several different facts and he's just amalgamated them into one thing. He's like, oh yeah, this stage is based on the real train station. SNK is near there because like SNK used this train station. You can, like that is where essentially.
That's actually the SNK office?
Yeah,
No
their
way.
building is like right next to it. Or
Wowee.
was. I don't think it still is.
Oh.
But it was right next to it. That's why they did all their stages there.
Oh. It's not just because it sounded cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was their local train station.
Wowie. Fun facts.
That's why they like all the goodbye Osaka and
Fun and much more concise facts. I like it. Other than like long-winded stories, maybe fabrications.
yeah, this isn't my computer, so I don't feel comfortable opening up like the KOF98 Osaka stage. But yeah,
No.
very pretty stage.
Meanwhile though, Sandro doing a very good job of corner control against Ramon. We can't do too much to get out of it. Kind of has to respect and hold it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sandra's pressure is very good and Ramon is Ramon, so
Yes. Meanwhile though, the disrespect of the is this a dash or is this the command grab? I can't tell. Who can? It's an impossible.
oh, good roll through. Oh, auto combo
If
actually.
he committed to the auto combo, it would have been.
Auto combo is actually Ramon's optimal meterless combo off light.
That was almost a 6 shimmy. I saw that. It sort of walk forward, walk back.
All right, match point. Okay.
Ooh, went for the command run.
I never know if the command run's intentional.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Oh, what's the overhead?
Wake up throw.
Reversal throw.
Guilty gets kills.
The center is very much guilty if they're gonna be ready to do that shit. You can't be too close, man.
No.
He's gonna know.
Wow, Fireball walks forward aggressively in C. Oh my goodness.
Nice. Wake up.
Raging Storm.
Actually, a reversal if you're watching the skills.
Oh my goodness.
Just
One last
slightly
chance.
Punish the possibilities.
One
Alright.
hit away from it. Oh no!
That shit just sucks. Alright, go back up, Fake.
Well done, Aurum.
Poor Ramon.
Yeah.
Alright, so loses finals.
Sorry, Opeik, you're still here.
Yeah, this is the tail end of the bracket.
Yep.
First to 3. Stuart, could you grab me a bottle of water? Thank you. It's real good. Today I will neutral.
And then you can stand CD sometimes. It's great.
Alright, so yeah, losers finals. Winner of this plays Liz in grand finals. The buff Billy Boy.
Alright, so I
Billy
guess...
Boy's a goat, right? That's where it comes from?
Sorry?
Billy Boy's a goat, right?
Maybe?
don't
Question
know.
mark? I have no idea. But anytime
It's
I
some
pretend
kind
to...
of like animal thing.
Anytime I have any sort of
Thank you
knowledge,
very
apparently
much.
it's a lie. So I mean, I'm not going to pretend I know that. Oh yes, definitely, the history of the... I guess the question is, who will ChoiceCutz pick? Goose? You can see the father-son fight?
I guess now that I'm gender fluid, Liz would be our strongest trans player, right?
In what game?
Every game.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, we're going straight for the cooler this time, no rock.
Yep. Not messing with it, just beyond the...
We're a battle of titans.
I googled Billy Boff by accident, and apparently that's the person.
Billy Boff.
Billy Boy is a traditional nursery rhyme sung in the United States.
Oh.
Is it about a goat?
Now it's about a boycott Billy. What's that statue in the background meant to be in this stage? I just noticed it.
What?
There's a statue in that fountain. It's like, I don't know, like a Lady of Justice or whatever with different stuff being held. If ChoiceCutz fights out of the corner towards it enough, we might see it.
I'm not gonna say Billy Boy anymore, I don't know what's a goat. What's the point? I thought it was a goat.
Uppercut and... Ow.
Nice.
Good,
Very
clean
dominant
combo.
that one.
Yeah, that statue in the background with the sword and the, like, branch? Stick? Sword and stick.
I don't know.
Opeik has been very dominant so far, but...
Billy isn't goat, right?
Billy Goat, yeah, that's definitely a thing. It's the Billy Goat Prophet story.
Yeah, that's right. Must have confused that with the Billy Boy nursery rhyme. I feel shit about my last, like, 3 hours of commentary.
What?
What?
You weren't saying Billy Boy that often,
I
please.
said it like 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Oh no,
Oh
drop.
no. Chance. Ooh, no.
You wonder. Opaque. Sopaque.
Sopaik?
Yeah. 'Cause I almost said Sandra.
Oh.
We're professional commentators here. We're gonna say handles.
Yeah, handles, no shoot names.
Yeah. Can you imagine if someone did that in wrestling? Accidentally called a wrestler by their name?
Yeah.
They'd be fucking fired immediately.
I know, right?
Stu would hang us.
He would.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Stuart G. I don't know what G stands for.
Yeah. You can say Paris because that's my fucking my actual handle. But Stuart will have our heads on pikes as a demonstration of what happens.
Yeah, someone called me Wang instead of Bang. Be oh.
Yeah, no, not sending for that.
No, respect the gimmick.
Anyway, so ChoiceCutz swap to
Oh.
Rock. We got the mirror.
Mirror match. Oh my goodness.
The sole bad guy.
This is, yeah, we're just seeing Soul Bad Guy in action right now. Sandro is a very, like, Sandro is a disrespectful Soul player too. He loves dragon installing, loves to, just run up and grab you, like, for stuff, like. And, it's definitely getting that vibe right now. That said though, Darren doing a good job of keeping corner this time. Unsafe. Oh, big punish. And that's gonna hurt.
Oh, keep him alive though.
One hit. Wow, big sweep.
Minus frames are only real if you believe it.
Exactly. Frame data is just a bunch of nerd math. Who
Your
needs
opponent's got to actually do something. If you're not punishable, right?
Yeah.
If they just press a light and you don't do anything, they didn't gain that much. So like obviously they're gonna try and go for a mix when you're mining, which gives you an opportunity to press a button even though you're mining. This isn't me shitposting. This is actual fighting game stuff. A lot of people are too afraid to press buttons when they're minus trained. You shouldn't be. Obviously, it depends on the game.
You know scare, I know scare. Oh my goodness! You know scare, I know scare, and boom! One round apiece, I think, if I'm not wrong. I can't see. I can't remember. It's late on a Friday.
It just said final round. So yeah.
Use those cues. I don't know. I can't read.
Water takes so good. It's good reversal by ChoiceCutz.
Oh, ChoiceCutz getting opeik in the corner now.
Oh my lord. Opeik ticket pump.
A lot of murder. A lot of murder? A lot of meter, 2 spans could be murder.
If you're an anime player, you're probably not used to having to wait for your opponent to land before you punish.
Yeah, because you just get some funny joggle even if you messed up, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes it's even optimal to punish them.
Alright, another close one, but 2-2. 2-0. Sorry, my bad. I had a break. I had a brain melt. Brain belt? Oh, okay.
Oh, the swap to the ChoiceCutz classic character. The Geese Howard.
See, the synergy here is Darren's going to yell predictable a lot in real life.
Yeah.
And that could put opeik off.
Most people, I think, would be put off. I don't think opeik will. Opeik plays a lot of Exarch. Which
True.
means he's played a lot of Darren hitting any Slayer move in their game and going, woo!
Or Slayer! Gisa! I wonder if they're gonna get the special music and let the intro off.
Oh, true. We got a rival match.
I know. Will they know? Will they notice? Or will they be too busy mashing A? Geese looks like he's been tanning at the beach.
Yeah. How do you feel about suit?
He's alright. Pretty cool. You know, a Mafia man should be wearing a suit.
Yeah. I feel the fact he looks less completely huge does detract from the suit a bit.
Yeah, he kind of looks like an ordinary guy.
Yeah, it doesn't work quite as well as Billy's though, I think. I mean, he still looks good in it, but like he looks less like intimidating arcade.
Yeah, because he's not a muscle monster.
Yeah.
You know, as we've established from Mariki 1, you need to look like a muscle monster to be a good boss. Like Silver. Ooh!
Predictable.
Predictable. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Slightly mistimed though. Punish. Oh! Big punish opportunity! Big drop. Oh no.
Alright, match point. Okay. Regardless of who wins this, we're getting a run back.
Are we? Did opeik play Liz?
Didn't he?
I can't remember.
I thought Liz put him in.
This was a long time ago. Time is a flat circle. Oh, auto combos. Big punish.
Oh.
Counter baited.
Opeik's seen Geese before, I think.
He's seen Darren do stuff on Wake Up before, I'm pretty sure. Oh my goodness.
Lord.
The overhead. Opeik's
Feeling wrong.
Yep. He is rolling on the momentum right now. And he needs to sit down. Hopefully he's still feeling up to it.
Incredible performance there.
opeik wants to stand up and play Guilty Gear or something. He's like, no, you sit down. You still have to play. You've potentially got up to, what, 10 games of this? Maybe?
Alrighty, grand finals.
We're being joined now by...
I needed the story ending.
You did good.
This is exciting. Opeik's doing really well.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't joking about like the sole bad guy synergy.
Yeah.
He's really like pulling it off.
It's pretty good.
Alright, so now they're being messed around by the KOF weird button setup system.
Yeah, I forgot you could do that. I don't know why you can do that.
Magic.
Why would you ever want to bind controllers for the one you're not using?
Just in case you're trying to teach someone how to press the buttons and you want to map their buttons for them.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going Rock Titan. No Billy.
No Billy. What a
No
shame.
Billy. No goats.
No goats. Shame. What a tragedy.
Billy, greatest of all time, Khan, will not be appearing in this game.
Billy Goats.
Oh wait, because there's no team, you always see the profile for this.
Yep.
Ah. And the shield. Ah, there you go. Fun fact.
The full bottle.
Yeah, all the yeah.
The full picture. Or the big net.
There's so many hits on that fucking close C in the command wall. I'm still not getting the full combo second. I'm just doing it too early. Or like waiting for the last hit.
Wait, you have to do the first hit, right? Or
Yeah, first hit. You still took the 2 hits of the close C. I don't actually know if both flashes behind and are fully involved.
Oh no. Missed punish there. Oh
no.
my goodness, 2 missed punishes.
Such big punishes as well.
6 throw, okay. Just imagine the sheer power Sandro would have if he knew how to do the EX command grab.
Imagine if you knew how to do safe jump as well.
The legit one safe jump.
How to do command grab.
Oh.
Stinger.
Bit of back and forth that round, but Liz managed to close it out with a legit 1 combo. Doesn't do the jump cross up on it, but then I get the flash anyway. I can never block that. It feels like he just teleports to the side.
What, the X?
What?
The X?
What X?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The hide and jump in.
Ah, right.
Where you like move.
Yeah, the... Wow.
Just lets the idle animation play so you get to see Rock flip his hair back.
Oh my
Oh
goodness!
my lord, nice flash check. What if I do this?
Yeah, you wouldn't that be... Are you gonna wake up, DP? I could block... Nah, we'll just do my super, it'd be sick. What? Sandro is like... Sandro is the epitome of wouldn't it be funny if...
Sandra's pressure is ridiculous. Once you get cornered by Sandra, there's no escape right
You don't want to be there. It's a bad time.
Oh my lord.
Wait till he learns Rock has a devil
Oh no.
bag of install.
It's a valid point. Too much power. Don't tell him to forbidden up.
Oh,
Forget
no,
what
run
it does.
nothing.
Is it just on his fireball and making sure he gets every
His punch is also better. Like his
All of
rush,
Geese's moves get better.
Spray dirty.
no, his rush punch, yeah. It becomes 3 hits and also it's safe, I think.
Or the normal one not get.
Yeah, I think it goes that way. Pressure is insane right now. Oh my goodness. A real combo?
Oh my god, she's doing it! She's doing it! She's doing it! No!
Not quite.
Oh! Play cough! Play cough!
Rage!
Raging?
Stop!
Oh my goodness.
He's learning.
Holy.
He's becoming
Shit.
the king of fighters.
Oh my fucking god.
Seeing it here.
I can't believe it. Seeing that once in that one game was fucking incredible. Twice to close it out?
Nah.
Oh my
That was
lord.
just level 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want some giggles? See that?
Yeah, Raging Storm sure is invincible.
Ooh, the footsie splash kick.
Blinded by all this rage.
Foot flash?
Foot flash.
I really didn't know the flash kick actually hit all that way down. Mind blown by it every time I see it. 'Cause, you know, you associate it with like Leona's one. Like,
He cuts the
basically-
foot.
Yeah, Leona's like only hits the bumper, right?
No, does it also hit the ground?
But like this is like catching like the normal on the ground, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Great visual coming through.
Need player cams to just do like the miming. Mime commentary. Meanwhile though, Sandro is definitely souling it up right now. Attempting a shimmy, trying to fade out a flash kick or something. Oh,
Yes.
I believe he hasn't played KOF until today, right?
Not really.
I think he went. Oh my goodness!
We tried.
He did the other super that would have worked.
They tried to teach him before.
He obviously was taught
now
at
we're
least
here.
a legit one combo. Wow.
Oh my god.
The power,
Good shot.
the power of Rock Jump CD.
Right.
Oh,
no.
no. Big drop.
Alright,
But
alright.
second chance, second chance. Finger bang, finger bang.
Is that it?
Finger bang. Oh, one more.
Oh god, she just needed the ender.
One
She
more.
just yelled. She dropped her ender. She's never seen Ender's game. Well, no one's seen it.
I
No
haven't.
one remembers that fucking
I
movie.
haven't seen it.
It's a book.
Yeah, it's got a movie made about it.
Did you know Borat had a book as well?
Oh my god. You've been bringing up Borat facts this whole time.
Only for one game.
I wish we could see it would come out. So we can see where Liz is dropping that off the Twisty command normal.
Get two to auto combo and then still just press the buttons after. Gets away with it. Ooh. Counter?
For the Jiren pressure.
Alright. Looking like a fairly dominant round for Liz so far, but you know, Pet could claw it back.
Gotta be careful with flash kick chip at this point.
Oh, Liz
Or just,
adapting.
or just flash kick kick.
She knows the thing about adaptations. She makes movies and writes them.
Yeah, I don't think Rock's rising tackle will ever have enough involvement to beat the flash kick unless you do it like right before the flash kick hits.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if it was an intentional safe jump, but it worked. He takes it.
I don't think the meterless one is very fast.
No, it seems very slow.
She doesn't seem to be using the jump cross up that much.
No, maybe just a bit too respectful of the fact that Opeik might block it.
Oh,
And is quite punishable if blocked.
Oh, I meant the
no,
jumping.
here we go, the gimmicks.
This seems to be jumping even deep.
Oh, blocks the overhead this time.
Yeah, there's no actual low option off the Rock run, so.
Just Bandit Bringer,
Stop
you know.
low.
You can't stop. You know, he's figured out he's got
Like
Bandit
Roll-Up.
Bringer, Fafnir. You know, the power is too much now.
Alright, well, reset point.
Oh wow, the run into really run. Command run.
The run into really.
Oh my god, Sandra's fucking spilling himself now. So many runs in DP.
Oh my goodness.
Lord.
Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What a combo. Doesn't need them. Silly concept.
Too many fundies.
Having
Too
fun.
many pussies.
Having fun with fundies.
Oh no, the misconfirm.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no.
Super. Oh.
Oh my
That's-
god.
Reset point.
Alright, we got a bracket reset.
So,
0-0, both in losers.
Violet with the commiserations. No, never mind. Still a reset. Still alive.
Okay, it's real gaming now.
This is true love making. As they said in the Marvel days or something in that song. I'm gonna stop that. Okay, whatever.
After this, they have to play a first to 5.
Oh wow, okay. This time Liz sort of taking those opportunities to be a bit more disrespectful. Sandra very consistent with that comment.
I think he's only had like the Farsi 214 AC blocked once.
Yeah. So it's hard to make it confirms that they're just working.
Oh
but,
my lord.
you know, we take them either way.
I imagine it's probably more like instinctual.
Like a space at the range where he knows they're kind of probably gonna work.
Yeah. But of course, that normal is also just very controllable. It's really stupid.
Oh no. That was not a confirm, and that was also not a full punish. Anyone's around right now. Ah! Big drop. Oh my goodness. Whoa! That
So he's a long
momentum
boy.
shifter.
An important round for Liz to take.
Long man.
You know, you don't want to be losing, 3 games straight and then a round. Like, it puts you in like a very bad spot.
No, again.
Yes. Don't need these reminders of second place.
You get put in Adelaide, a bad spot, also known as Adelaide.
Yep. Oh my goodness, good punish. I'm surprised that hide and sweep is much shorter than it looks. Oh my god, forward!
Yeah, Rock Jump D doesn't have a whole lot of lock on it, given how fast it is. So it's very easy to hit it like too high to really get much pressure. It is still very good normal to be using.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Grab the punish! Oh my goodness! The jump back!
Worth noting that super isn't invincible.
No, definitely. If there was a button out, would have traded. Opeik would probably lost that trade. But we take those.
Not ready for that. Or possibly just did the wrong motion.
Wowee! That was like some Matrix Neo shimmy swinger.
David Serlin's like
David
freestyle.
Yeah, David freestyle Omega Serlin right there.
Oh, caught the fucking...
Yeah, dropping the finger at the end.
This one maybe Liz should just play Billy. Wasn't dropping Billy combos too much.
Oh my goodness. This gets away with murder, whipping that TP, but Liz already in the air, not ready to punish on landing.
We point out there's a cat in the
Oh my god.
Alright, one hit. Oh! Low profiles.
The Rage Runner!
Low profiles.
The Rage Runneth over!
Holy.
Sandra's been playing Rock Howard for 20 years.
Yeah, he hasn't realized it, but he's been playing Rock Howard.
He
Vanderbrink.
was born for this moment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh! My Garou!
You think you can take it to the bad guy's turf, Liz?
Rock and
Let's see
wrestling.
how this
Here we
goes. I was just thinking of swap to Billy. I really hate that that's Rock's render because it really hammers home how flat his art is in this game. It's ridiculous. The man has never stood up in his life. He was born standing up and has never had to use his like gluteus maximus once.
No. Alright, so we've got real, honest, KOF right now.
Real
Playing-
honest JCD footsies.
Yep. And the big fat T.
Real Garou mark of the wolves.
Rock wasn't good in that game, though.
Basically.
Damn, what are we? Some kind of Garou mark of the wolves?
That Garou 2 beats Beta.
Oh my god, this
Cranked on the SNK side.
good throw, good throw. Get out of that corner front.
Oh my goodness, passing into overhead,
Oh,
overhead.
again!
Oh, nothing!
Oh, the run stop fierce.
Once again,
Run
there's
stop.
no low option out of the run.
Oh,
Don't crouch block.
you 6-0.
Buffy punishes it.
Oh no.
Put it on their own.
Much more than that.
I think possibly with that, Liz now knows. So in the event that they block one again, they'll know to punish bigger.
Yeah, hopefully.
But that said, maybe also Opeik now knows. And so if Opeik... Oh, here we go. Oh, here we
wow,
go.
what a run in
Punish
there.
is much bigger.
Oh, shit.
Oh, a legit one combo. Yeah, knows to punish with, runs forward, does optimal close combo. Yeah.
The rapid evolution. Adaptation.
Oh, here we go. Light confirmed now, though. He would both these two just sandbag. I don't know how to play KOF. All of a sudden, okay, now I have to know how to play KOF.
Oh, okay.
Looks like he might have mashed a bit too hard on the firewood.
Wow, jumps forward to jumps back, safety first. Oh, switchy.
The Rock run side swap can be cancelled with the command grab, so it's like generally the one you'll see the most used. But you haven't really seen much command grab from either of these players in the
Overhead?
kind of like
Oh my, big punish, big punish.
Oh, no break.
Oh wow, run stop.
Alright. 2-0 opeik.
Tournament point for opeik. Tournament game.
Words are hard. I said it was 2-2 when it was 2-0 at one point. But you know,
Could this be the
numbers
6-0?
are hard.
Could this be the actual video where we'll see opeik embrace the king of fighters?
No, I almost likely he'll like win and be like, I don't want to enter this. I'm done. I'm out.
Now I have to learn 2 more characters?
It's okay, there's another salt bad guy.
Who?
Terry.
And then Rod gets nerfed into the ground like next week.
Yeah, opeik is definitely riding that wave of momentum. Having been in the loser side, played a lot of games, very warm. Is now on tournament points.
See how he avoided the rage run overhead?
Beautiful back roll.
Ah,
This is like some soul bad guy. I'm just gonna wild throw you now and just wild throw you again. Like he's definitely found his spirit animal.
Oh my
Spirit
lord.
soul animal.
Liz still got a chance to pull this back together.
He's very close. Just
the
built
meat
up
of it
in,
wasn't
didn't
aware.
defend it.
One chance for Liz.
Wowie. opeik takes it.
opeik
Well done.
takes it in a 6-0. That's the trick. Sometimes
Cheat box!
sometimes you gotta go into losers so that you have enough time to learn the game.
Is that the which one's the? Is that it?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, sometimes the big loser run helps. I've been in that position literally a week ago, having been in winner side grounds and be like, oh great, and then just seeing the person in losers just play a bunch of games and keep super warm. But well done to well done to opeik. Commiserations to Liz. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Stuart, for running things.
Thanks for doing commentary and running the stream.
It's alright.
It's good.
May I say something to the stream? Go for it. This is the 3rd time I've lost grand finals from winners' sides. 6-0.
Really?
Strive beta, Strive first tournament, this.
Oh.
Your fault.
How's it my fault?
You won this.
What?
Who went?
Oh.
Cool, I think we can wrap it up there. So,
Okay.
thanks to everyone, and yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Yes.